Here's what I'd love to do. I'd love to just kind of start off with you're a chief growth officer, which means you don't think about one part of the business, or you're not focused on just marketing or sales or customer success. You're focused on the total success of the business. And I asked you at the very beginning, Robert, what are your two greatest challenges for creating long-term sustainable growth? So I'd love to talk about sustainable growth foundations. And you talked about building trust before scale. What does that mean in your mind?
Yeah, it's always context dependent. But if we think about Rail Europe as a company, where our mission is to really make European rail as simple and easy to plan, book, and buy as a flight ticket would be, and then bring that experience to the world. So whether it's a consumer, we're using raileurope.com, whether it's a travel agent in Sydney setting something up for a customer, or a large online travel agency or OTA connecting rail into their inventory and creating the right services for their partners. Or like an OTA where we help them embed rail into their system and into their structures. And of course, there is a transactional piece to what we do. So if you look at the technical part in taking in a lot of complexity in a fragmented supply, bundling all of that into one API or into one agent portal and making that available, that's important. That's what we do technically. But we're, like in many other categories in travel, we're operating in an environment that is constantly changing. Right now, we're probably in the biggest upheaval that travel has seen in the past 2 decades. There's different layers of competition and partnership between vendors, between actors in the space. Even today, we had a session with four of the largest OTAs on the planet in our office here in Paris. They all compete, but they also all look to solve for some of the same challenges. So I think in this type of environment where the future is shifting, customer behavior and demand are shifting, business models are shifting. Today's competitor can be a great partner. Tomorrow, today's partner can be a competitor again the next day. You need to go beyond a technical solution and start building a foundation of trust to really be able to perform and grow together. And in every context, then, like where that trust is coming from, there are different mechanisms for it. Sometimes it's rooted in legal and business interests. Other times it's rooted in deep personal relationships and investing. In some cases, it's this feeling that, okay, I know that this is like in our case, Rail Europe has been around. We've been solving for this same topic with our suppliers, with our carriers for 9 decades. Like when you have that type of longevity, when they know that these guys will not optimize for the quick win today, but we intend to be around for another 90 years, it shifts the expectations and the dynamics in the relationship in a completely different way.